Again, we saw these two terms earlier. Now let's simply look for a way to add them. Step number one is determine its lowest common denominator. We determined its lowest common denominator was x plus 1 times x minus 1. Rewrite both expressions over such that they have a common denominator. The first one, 3 over x plus 1. I need to multiply that by an x minus 1 over an x minus 1. So now there's a common denominator with this first expression. This expression is equivalent. All that I did was multiply it by 1, a clever version of 1. 5 over x minus 1. That one needs to have a common denominator. I'm going to multiply it by an x plus 1 over an x plus 1. Now both of those terms are an equivalent expression from the beginning terms, but now they have a common denominator. In fact, they have the lowest common denominator. Step number 3, add or subtract, do the operation. The common denominator is an x plus a 1 times an x minus a 1. Look at the top terms, 3 times x minus 1. Remember, that's the entire term, so I need to multiply that all the way through. So that becomes a 3x minus a 3 plus a 5x plus a 5. From there, simplify. And it looks like I do have some terms in the numerator that I can collect. 3x and a 5x gives me 8x minus a 2 plus a 2 all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Although the top factors by factoring out a 2, well, let's see if that does happen. I thought maybe it wouldn't simplify, but I was talking through it and still checking. So I can factor out a 2. I'm left with a 4x plus a 1 all over an x plus a 1 times an x minus 1. Nope, I was wrong. I thought I was seeing an x plus 1 in the numerator. Nope, it was a 4x plus 1. There's no common terms there, which means that it does not simplify beyond what I have right there. So there is the sum of those two terms that we started with.